Alright, so this is some really cute fabric I saw at Joann's, and I'm going to make a dress out of it, and I'm going to use these buttons because they're super cute. Look at them. And then I'm going to use this vintage dress pattern. I'm not going to do the collar, but I think I'll do everything else. It's going to button up in the front. I'm not going to use a zipper. I'm just going to make it button up in the front. That is my plan. It has been quite a while since I've sewn anything, but this is what the back of this pattern looks like. I need to pull the pieces out and get them cut out. And just get everything ready. So I'm not going to do the collar. I'm just going to do like the bodice, the skirt, maybe the sleeves. Yeah. Let's get started. Alright, bodice pieces are cut out, skirt pieces are cut out, and then I have like facings and sleeves here. I'll probably start by cutting out the bodice and then work my way through the pieces. Alright, so I got everything, all of the pattern pieces cut out at least. Now I'm going to cut out the front and back of the bodice, or the bodice of the dress. It doesn't fit across the width because this is kind of narrow, so I am gonna have to come over here, but I'll probably be able to cut like facings and stuff out of this section at least. Alright, I was gonna iron this first back piece of the bodice, but I can't find my iron. So I do have a little steamer, so I use that to kind of iron it out mostly. There's still a little bit of a crease. Hopefully I can locate my iron to finish this project, but I'm going to work on cutting out the front of the bodice, and I'll set this back piece aside for now. Alright, I steamed the bodice pieces as best as I could. Now I pulled out my pin cushion. I've got Princess right here. I'm just going to sit here and pin the darts. I don't know if I'll get around to sewing today yet, but I'll at least pin the darts for the bodice pieces, for the two fronts and the back piece. Alright, so all of the darts are pinned now on the 3 bodice pieces. And I might work on the skirt pieces now. Yeah, I think I might cut out for at least a few of them. Alright, I just cut out the first skirt piece. This is for a side back, and this is how much I had to fold the pattern piece up. I think it'll be below my knee, but generally vintage patterns like this, if I don't shorten the skirt like this, then they're full length on me because I am so short. I'm only like 5 foot, so this would be like a full length skirt on me if I didn't fold it up like this and shorten it. Alright, so I have been cutting out skirt pieces and setting them aside over here labeled with what pieces they are. But this piece has little like pleats or tucks. They're calling them tucks here. So I am going to pin the tucks before I move them over. That way I have those markings like pinned and ready for sewing when I get to the skirt pieces. I just realized that I cut out the skirt pieces for the skirt here. These ones, and not these ones that I intended to. I think I still have enough fabric to start over. Maybe I'll have a skirt. Oh well. Luckily I did get extra fabric, so hopefully everything will work out fine. I could make the skirt a little bit less full maybe, if I need to. Alright, so this is a skirt pattern piece I was supposed to use. I could do some piecing right there and just fill in the little corner of the skirt. But I think I have plenty of fabric to cut out the new front and back. Maybe I'm going to have a separate strawberry skirt that I could wear with other things. I can't believe I cut out the wrong skirt. It just didn't cross my mind that I wasn't supposed to cut out all of the skirt pieces I saw, and that there was 2 different skirt patterns to the dress. It just didn't like hit, and I cut out the wrong ones first. Anyways, I might do a little piecing at the corner and this will be fine. Alright, I got my skirt pieces cut out. I'm just going to do piecing for those end corners. This is the back of the skirt, and in this pattern I believe they do like a zipper in the back for this version, but I cut the back piece as one piece because I'm not going to have a back closure. I'm going to end up making my own placket for the skirt because I want it to button up all the way. So that is my current plan for this project. I'll fill in these corners with some other fabric. Maybe I'll try matching the pattern. I might sit here and kind of fiddle around with it. I ended up not bothering to try to match the pattern. I think it'll blend in enough. So I have this corner and this corner, and this is the back of the skirt. I think it'll be fine, especially when it's like ironed. If I find my iron, hopefully I will find it. Alright. I'm gonna get the corners pieced in for the front skirt. Alright, so today is Tuesday, February 27th, and I finished my darts. I sewed them all just now, and then I also sewed on the little skirt corner pieces, although I have to do that a little better. I'm going to bring this in a little bit because the white is showing on the outside, so I'm going to fix that. Okay, I found my iron, so I can iron now. And that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get all of the darts ironed, and then for those corners that I pieced in, I'm going to iron those seams open. I just pinned all of the pieces right sides together. This is the skirt, so I'm going to sew the skirt panels together. And then I pinned the bodice together at the sides, the shoulders, and I'm going to sew these together. Alright, I just cut out the facing for the bodice and I pinned, this is like at the back of the neck, and I pinned it to the like front facings, and I'll give these a bit of a sew here, and then I can sew this into the bodice. Alright, so I just did the facings for the front of the bodice and the skirt, and I pinned the skirt and the bodice together, and now I'm going to sew it together. Alright, I used a pen to mark where I'm going to put each button, and I'm going to sew these by hand because that's how I prefer to do buttonholes, and all of these lines are buttonholes that I'm going to sew by hand. All the way up to the top. You just purring? As long as it's before midnight. Oh, gotta get some of those kibbles in too. Oh, he's gonna go back and forth. He's hungry. Alright, so I finished the buttons and the buttonholes this morning, and I just cut out sleeves. So I'm gonna go ahead and fold the sleeves and sew them, and then I can put them into the dress, and then all I'll need to do after that is hemming the bottom, and the dress will be done. Alright, I really like how this dress turned out. It's super cute, it's really comfy, it's a nice, like, everyday sort of casual dress. I like it. I didn't finish an outro yesterday because our electricity was being worked on. We have to, I think, get some wires replaced or something. So we only have, like, electricity in half the house right now. But anyways, and I don't know if it can be worked on today because it's raining, and I don't think you want to do wiring outside where wires can be exposed to water, so I guess we'll see. Anyways, that's it for this video. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you have a good day. Okay, bye!